Fine. Previous session we have discussed when validate item. Now we are going for another trigger, when validate record. When validate record will be fired whenever we make some changes in the record. Whenever we make some changes in the record. Let's say we modified employee number or employee name or salary, any field, but not immediately. It will be fired at the time of issue the commit. At the time of issuing the commit. Let's see when the trigger will be fired. I'm going to define one alert. Properties. This is to verify when validate record trigger. Simple message will put saying that record has modified. Record has modified. Say OK. And it is an information we are giving it to the user. Now this will define at block level triggers. Existing triggers we are going to, okay, no problem. Create when validate record. We are going to display the alert. Declare the variable. This is standard syntax we are using. Show underscore alert when validate record. Yes. Now when we run the form, let's say we made some changes here. I'm going to change the manager number, commission. If we see the trigger is not fired immediately, when the trigger will be fired at the time of issuing the commit. See, it is showing record as modified. If we don't make any changes, and the trigger will not be fired. If at all we make some changes, obviously the trigger will be fired. Whether we make changes 2 fields or 3 fields or 4, it doesn't matter. The trigger will be fired only one time. The trigger will be fired only once. That's all. This is when validate record. Let's say a simple requirement. If user try to enter department number 10, we don't want allow. If user enter the employees who are working for department number 10, we don't want allow. Simple logic. I'm going to comment this message. Say if block name dot department number equal to 10, then message please enter another department number. Raise form trigger failure. Simple if statement we have written. Now when user try to create a record or try to modify a record, if it is 10th department, then it will not be allowed. If it is 10, see at the time of issue the commit, it is showing the error message, please enter another department number, because 10th department is not valid department now. Now it has accepted. Transaction complete, one record applied and saved. Like this, at the time of issue the commit, this trigger will be fired if we have done some changes in the record. Otherwise the trigger will not be fired. Okay, this is when validate record. So 2 triggers we have covered, 2 validation triggers. Validation triggers are 2. One is when validate item, another one is when validate record. Another one is when validate record.